What's everybody doing? Today I want to talk about energy. Now, this concept that I'm about to talk about, it's many people may get it as controversial or may find fault in it or may think that it's new agey. It's not. What I'm about to talk about is facts. We all heard about the idea how the more positive you think, the better your life is. Positivity. We've heard about how whatever you think about is what you'll become. If you have a negative image in your mind, then negative is what you'll become. It's all in the mind. We could go back to ancient texts, like the Bible or the Hindu texts, the Vedas texts, Chinese ancient texts. It talks about the same thing. How belief or the mind, you know, how you can bring it into your life with faith, with belief, with a thought. So we're going to talk about that today. But first, I want to talk about energy. I touched a little bit on it in one of the past videos, but I'm going to touch on it a little bit more today. Science fact, scientific fact. Science tells us, and it's a fact, it's been proven, it's been seen, that everything, all matter, is made up of one thing. Everything on Earth, everything that has been tested, even moon rocks, space debris, has also surprisingly been discovered that it's made up of one thing. You, me, you, your house where you live, your bed, your tables, your cups, your glasses, your wine, your drinks, your food. Everything's made up in your body, your blood, your organs, your brain, the TV, everything. The fan, the roof, the clouds, mist. Everything is made up of one thing. And that one thing is atoms. Little small particles called atoms. Everything is made up of them. It's just the frequency. There's a frequency that it emits. Everything emits a frequency. Everything. Your eye, your table, your couch, everything, the camera, the phone, clouds, everything we just talked about, every single thing emits a frequency. Every single object, every single piece of matter emits a frequency. So everything is made up of atoms, but the reason a fan is a fan and the reason a couch is a couch, the reason I am the way I look the way I look and you look the way you look, is because of the frequency that those atoms are emitting. The material is the same. What is made up is the same. It's just the frequency that is different. The energy. Your eyes can capture the energy and the way it's emitting That's the reason like you see a couch, but everything is made up of the same thing, atoms. It's just the way that the atoms are placed together and the frequency that it's emitting. That science says it's you see the illusion of a couch when really all there is atoms, but the frequency gives the eyes the illusion of what you see. So that's how you can distinguish a couch from flowers, from water, from a TV, and everything. But everything is made up of atoms. Now, the frequency, how I just talked about, you may say, well, I believe that everything is made up of atoms. I believe that. But I'm not sure if I could believe that everything emits a frequency. Well, one, explain to me how is it that everything is made up of atoms, but yet a couch is a couch, and a bed is a bed, and a mirror is a mirror, and a fan is a fan. If everything is made up of the same thing, how is it that they look like that? Was the ways the atoms are placed, and there's a frequency that it's emitting. That's the reason you can see color. That's a frequency. Okay. But here's something that if that doesn't change your mind, this will. For the longest, scientists have said when they discovered the atom, they said we discovered the smallest particle in the universe. We made the discovery of the smallest particle in the universe. And that particle is atom. An atom is the smallest particle in the universe. For the longest, that's what science said. Technology advances, time passes, and the microscope it's constructed more specific to look deeper. And they look at the atom and they discover that there's a even smaller particle. Well, they discover that the atom it's actually a smaller particle called a nucleus, and there's an even smaller particle that surrounds the nucleus, and that little small particle is called the electron. So then science said, no, we were wrong. The smallest particle in the universe is not the atom. The smallest particle in the universe is the electron. How arrogant science is. Instead of saying, look, for now what we have found out is that the smallest particle so far, what we can see with the technology we have is the electron. But no, they like to be arrogant. Not all of them, but most of them. So they said the electron is the smallest particle in the universe. Well, technology today has discovered something very different. And technology today can now look deeper than the electron. It can look within the electron. And what they've discovered is that beyond the electron, there is no particle. Beyond the electron, all there is energy. It's energy vibrating. So it's energy vibrating. First discovered the atom, they thought it was solid. Then they discovered the nucleus and the electron, and they thought that was solid. But now they discovered that nothing is solid. Everything is energy. Everything is just vibrating. Within the microscope, they looked within the atom and they just found energy vibrating like this. So if everything is made up of atoms, and everything is made up of the nucleus and the electron, and now they found out that everything that is made up of this is really just energy vibrating, then what are we? We're energy. That's all we are. We're energy vibrating at different frequencies. That's the reason things look different. And even if you don't believe that, tell me this. Here you have the nucleus of the atom, and then you have a smaller particle surrounding it called the electron. It surrounds it. It's all around it. It moves around the nucleus. Okay. Well, what is making that electron move? How is it that that electron is moving? It's not attached to anything. It's almost like a separate particle moving around the nucleus. What is moving that electron? Energy. That's why it's called the electron, electricity, energy. It moves around it. It moves around the electron. It moves around the nucleus. The electron moves around the nucleus. And what causes it to move? Energy. So if everything is made up of atoms, everything is made up of nucleus and the electron, then everything must be energy. Everything is energy. Nothing is solid. It's the illusion of your eyes, the frequency that it's emitting, that gives you the illusion that it's solid, but nothing is solid. Everything is just energy. You are energy. Your body's energy. Your organs, your blood, your veins, your vessels, your teeth, your eyes, everything, your brain is made up of energy. It's just energy. It's the illusion of the frequency that it's emitting that makes you think it's solid when it's not. It's just energy. Think about it. Here you have a 5-pound piece of wood. A 5-pound piece of wood. You light it on fire. The wood starts to burn. And in time, you see the wood degrading, turning into ashes. And in a couple of in several minutes, here where you had a 5-pound piece of wood, now you have a couple of grams of ashes. Where did the 5-pound piece of wood go? Think about it. It was physically, you touched it, you lifted it up, you weighed it, it weighed 5 pounds. Where did the 5 pounds go? You have a few grams of ashes. Where did the 5 pounds go? It got transmuted into energy, into its natural source, into energy again. Fire has the capability of doing that. Of turning things back to its nature, which is energy. Everything is energy. That's why there's no such thing as good or bad. It's just energy. Just frequencies going on.